Welcome to Remedies, Alchemy, and Tarot. My name is Greta. I am an intuitive reader. Before I start my readings, I do like to start with a quick smudge to cleanse the space. I do have some, I'm drawing a mind blank. I do have some pine to cleanse the area. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for cleansing this space. And 3 chimes to bring in positive energy. Again, welcome to Remedies, Alchemy, and Tarot. My name is Greta. I am an intuitive reader. This is a general reading for the collective of Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. If you have Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. After I'm done reading the card, after the initial reading, I will open up to questions. So if you have any questions, do write those in the comment section, and I will be happy to draw a card for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective. And I did name this reading the reality check, bringing exciting new changes. I think as that Mercury retrograde is coming to an end and we head into September, there are some exciting changes coming in for the earth signs. These exciting changes are really going to be a reality check. You're going to be doing a lot of evaluating and really determining if what you have been doing, if your actions have really been serving you well, or if you're receiving the results that you would like to receive. I think that when we see negative results, that is a good indicator that we need to reevaluate how we've been thinking about a situation or how we have been approaching a situation. And I'm just going to line these cards up just a little bit so we get a really good view of those cards. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective. What would you like the collective to know or to be aware of for this reading? And I love that we start off the reading for the collective with the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups, I like to call this my slow and steady card. It's like we're making progress forward, but we're keeping an eye on the big picture, and we're also watching our feelings and emotions just to keep those in check, to make sure that we're not being led by our feelings or our emotions. We're making slow and steady progress forward. And that is followed by the Justice card. Perhaps you are dealing with an Aries, or there's and when I see justice, I also think of the Libra, but there's a fairness, a balance. Maybe things in your life have been a little bit out of balance. You've been giving a little bit too much. Emotionally or spiritually, or maybe you've been a little emotionally or spiritually guarded. Let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading this afternoon. Hey, Dustin, welcome to Remedies Spirit. Welcome to Remedies, Alchemy, and Tarot. My name is Greta. I would be very happy to answer any of your questions at the end of this reading. If you stay tuned to the end of this reading, I will be more than happy to pull a card on you or answer a specific question if that question was not answered during the reading. I do believe that many times your questions are answered during a reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective. And I love that in your public life, in your professional life, in your personal life, or your professional life, you start off with the Two of Cups, which is really healing, working relationships, healing productive relationships. And this could be that there is a working relationship that has been fractured that will heal. Or quite possibly, you are working with someone and you're healing each other. And, many times we don't think about how wounding our working environment can be, how what happens to us when we're out in the world affects us in our private, in our personal lives. And the more balanced, the more healing that our working lives are, our business life, our professional life, or even our school lives, when those are healing, we bring that healing home. And that is followed by the Nine of Pentacles. The feast is set. The banquet table is ready. Something you work on or something that you have been working on is bringing fond feelings, happy memories, happy times. What you are doing is very gratifying to you. You're enjoying your work. You're enjoying what you're doing. Followed by the Queen of Wands, the intuition card, being really connected with your passions. You're doing what you are passionate about. There's something that you have worked on in the past that is returning. And I have a very distinct feeling, or the cards are indicating that you have worked with this person in the past, or that you are working very, thank you, Spirit, messages for the collective, someone that you worked with before. And it's something from your past that is coming back into your life, something that you're passionate about, something that is very spiritually and emotionally fulfilling for you. You're breathing life into a past project. I think this is something that you felt that you didn't have time for in the past. I know a few readings ago, we talked about putting something on the back burner. So, something from the back burner, something that you didn't have time for, you're going to be able to pick up that project, work on that project with another person, and you are going to complete that. You are going to be able to complete that. You're in the perfect position to put your best foot forward and really receive the recognition that you've been looking for, the recognition that you've been wanting. And that is because you're following your intuition. You're doing what you're passionate about. You're doing what is very gratifying to you, and you are going to receive rewards because of that. Rewards because of that. That's an exciting change. And I always think I have many projects that I've kind of put on the back burner. It's like, oh, I'll get to that. But it's so gratifying when I'm able to revisit that. And I really do see you revisiting something that maybe you didn't complete in the past. And you're going to complete it, and you're going to complete it well. You're going to again, it's really gratifying. I'm so happy for you. Anytime we can work on something that we're passionate about, it is very rewarding. Results, regardless of the financial benefits. But I do also see this reaping in financial benefits. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective of Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And collective, in your private life, in your personal life, in your love life, we start off with the Nine of Pentacles. And, this past week, this Nine of Pentacles has been coming up in quite a few of my readings. And really, this Nine of Pentacles is speaking to the collective, but it is being ready to reap what we have sown. We are ready to um, appreciate how far we have come, and we're connecting with our ability to manifest. And the Judgment card, again, something from the past, something from your past in your personal life, followed by the Ace of Pentacles, a very a gift, receiving a gift, receiving news of something from the past, receiving a gift from the past, followed by the Sun card. And I love the Sun card. The Sun is the warmest, happiest card in the tarot. I really see this week as being a very happy, contented time in your home life, in your personal life. Maybe you're making plans on getting out of the house or breaking away. News from, thank you, Spirit. There is news coming in about a family member. This is a female family member, or maybe it's a close friend, someone that you have, someone that you love. There's a degree of love that is exchanged between the two of you, and you're going to be receiving news. And this news is going to require your immediate attention. You're going to want to drop everything. You're going to want to help this. Thank you, Spirit. Messages. You're going to want to drop everything. You're going to want to go to this person's aid, or this person is going to want to come to your home. But when you hear this news, when you hear this message, it's going to require immediate attention, your immediate reaction, where the two of you are going to meet, the two of you are going to get together, the two of you are going to see each other. Your first initial reaction may be to throw money at this situation. You're going to want to use money to try to help. You're going to want to use money to throw at this situation. But money can't fix everything. This is something that is going to require more than money. This fix is going to require a demonstration of love. Actions speak louder than words here. Actions speak louder than words. Perhaps, yes, actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than money. Money cannot fix this situation. What you and this person have together, what you and this person needs, is the actions, the behaviors of love. And sometimes it's a hug, it's the holding of a hand, it's the simplicity in the giving, where sometimes it's really just sitting down and having a nice meal together, a quiet meal together, where we just appreciate each other's company. And I see that is what is needed here in this situation, the appreciation of each other's company. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective. Yes, the simplest actions, Lori, are the best. Hey, thank you. Welcome to my channel. I'm just getting ready to start messages from Spirit, what Spirit would like the collective to know or to be aware of for or during this reading. And then after we do that, if you have a question, I will be very happy to pull a card to answer a question that you do have if it has not been answered in the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective. And here we have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands, it is about the chaos. It's about the chaos of our passions, the chaos of our desires. But if we look closer, that's a practice. They're not really hurting each other. They're practicing, they're getting ready. It's an organized chaos. It's a chaos with an end plan. It's chaos with meaning. It's almost like when we're thinking of the phoenix rising from the ashes, we could consider this card that phoenix. It's like without that chaos, without that practice, without that chaos, without the fire, the phoenix would not arise. Ooh, and the Ace of Swords. This is the gift of wisdom. The gift of wisdom and knowledge. And so, we all have knowledge. We all have things that we know. We've learned them through experience. We learn them through education. We learn them through research. We even gather knowledge from those that are surrounding us. But the wisdom is being able to apply that knowledge. There is something here that you know that you're going to have the wisdom to apply. Followed by the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords, it is a dark card, but it's a happy darkness. This darkness is the ending. It's the ending of suffering. It's the ending of discomfort. And in this situation, it's the ending of harsh words. And I believe that this 10 of Pentacles, this person that we talked about in your private life, in your personal life, they're wanting to make peace. They're wanting to make amends. That is what that gathering is about. They're wanting to make amends. Anytime someone approaches us in a heartfelt, genuine mindset of making amends, I think it is a gift that we can give ourselves to accept heartfelt apologies and to let other people make amends. To let other people make amends. Followed by the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is a new appreciation. Yes, there. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective. Someone is going to approach you, and the two of you are ready to make amends. A heartfelt amend. Something from the past, hurtful words from the past, hurtful words have been spoken, and it is time to make amends, and it is time to accept amends. And for some reason, Spirit keeps telling me time to accept amends, time of forgiveness. And through that appreciation, you will find a deeper appreciation and a deeper meaning of not only your life, but of that other person's life. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective. And so that is what I have. Did anyone have a question? I kind of really got drawn into the cards, so I really haven't. Hey, sweetie. Wow, thank you. Liked and subscribed. Thank you, Kelsey. Did you have a question? Lori, did you have a question? And I think, so now she's fighting me. Yes. And so Sonal, Sonal, I do believe that when we were talking about this chaos, when we were talking about the wisdom, and we were talking about time to bury the hatchet, time to put things to an end, and a deeper appreciation. So now it looks like your person is ready to make amends. And Spirit is encouraging you to make amends and accept their heartfelt apology. It is only through those amends and only through that apology that you'll be able to move forward with a deeper appreciation and a gratitude. Yes, and so this is a general reading for the collective. It's for the collective of earth signs, which is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But if you have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo anywhere in your birth chart and you are here at this reading is for you. I, I kind of almost like Bob Ross. It's like the happy little accident. The universe will put us where we need to be when we need to be there. Yes. And those Virgos, I tell you, do visit your weekly reading this week and even last week. There's some really exciting and wonderful things coming in for the Virgo. You've really been working hard on bringing things from the past and completing things from the past and really making exciting changes to your life. And for the Virgo, I think the most exciting things that have been changing for the Virgo is that Virgo, you have a tendency to be really kind of one of the no nonsense signs. You really like to stay grounded. You really like to stay focused. And the challenge for you, especially during this Mercury retrograde, has been really looking at and really analyzing your feelings and really letting those, really sharing those with people. As a Virgo, you're kind of like, you're one of the signs where I usually don't have to say, take your feelings out of it, deal with the facts. Virgos, you like to deal with the facts. But when we disconnect so much from our feelings and so much from our emotions, it can have an adverse effect. But I really do believe that, especially over this past month and even moving forward, Virgos are really coming to a place where they're able to look at and apply their feelings and emotions in a positive way. And they're using those positive energies to build deeper and stronger relationships in their personal life. Yes, there's many wonderful things coming in for you, Virgo. Many wonderful things. Thank you, Spirit. Did anyone else have any questions or any comments? I am on a little bit of a time delay. I don't want to cut anyone off. I do want to thank everyone for stopping in and watching the reading and being very supportive of my channel. I do appreciate that. And I also encourage you to visit your weekly pre-recorded readings. Those pre-recorded readings are designed to work hand in hand with the live readings. And many times, if you look at those pre-recorded readings, you may find even more clarity. It is my hope, and when I start my readings, I do set the intention to have the listener connect with their own inner voice, with their intuition, and to practice using and listening to that voice to connect with spirit. I think that tarot card readings and even the horoscopes are a wonderful way to verify or to vet our intuition. Thank you, Spirit. And so, Kelsey, again, I'm maybe you've asked general a couple of times. I'm a little bit confused on what this is a general reading. And so this general reading would apply to you. If you're looking for a general reading, I would ask you to visit your weekly zodiac sign horoscope or taroscope reading. You can find that on my channel. Or if uh, Kelsey, if you had one general question that you would like to ask during this reading, go ahead and write that in the comments section. General is too general. I'm not specifically. And so if you were to ask a question, I would draw one card as a reply for that question. Thank you, Spirit. Why don't I just draw one card for you, Kelsey? Let me draw one card, Spirit, one card for Kelsey. What is the one card? Thank you. Okay. Do you see my previous relationship rekindling once my career and family settles? And so, Kelsey, I will shuffle. I will ask Spirit to provide us with a card. And while I'm waiting for a card, I will let you know that many times relationships, especially past relationships, they're in the past for a reason. They're usually in the past because we have outgrown that person or that person has outgrown us. And really do consider very cautiously about rekindling a past relationship. Okay, and so Spirit did give you two cards. And so we start with the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups indicates that there's another person involved. So if you do not have another person, I see your ex as having another person. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is a victory card. But what we want to look here closer at, and the first thing that popped out into my, or the first thing that popped into my mind when I seen this, is if we look closer, look, there's someone in the background. And if we even look closer, we can see that person looks to be jealous, does not look to be happy for the victor. And so, which three of these people are you? And I think that is where your answer lies, Kelsey. That is where your answer lies. And I'm guessing that this is your ex. Your ex has found victory with another person. And here you are in the background watching. I would say you can cut that tie. You can let that go right now. You don't have to be this person. You have the choice of really putting this down and really letting it go and waiting for your real person to come in. I do know that if someone is destined for us, they cannot come into our lives until we let that past relationship go. That relationship has run its course, and it is time for you to get ready and time for you to prepare for your person. It is time for you to prepare for your person. You cannot prepare for your person if you're holding on to someone that is not meant for you. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, I will be very happy to pull a card for you. May I have a card, please? Thank you. And this card is for Sweet Key. Sweet Key. Sweet Key. I'm terrible. Thank you. Yes, Brashia, you can ask a question. Right now, I am shuffling and I am pulling one card for Sweet Key, Sweet Sky, Sweet Kai. Ta. Thank you. Thank you. Is that what your family and friends call you? Nevertheless. Okay, thank you. Oh, and look, what is this? Here we have two cards came up for you. Usually I try to just have one card. I will take up to three cards, but yes. And so this is a time for you to plan and to prepare. You're planning or preparing for the celebration. And the Three of Cups is the celebration of the harvest. And it's about get togethers, it's about gathering. And it is a time to plan and gather a get together, a time to plan and gather a party. There's a celebration coming in for you, a happy celebration of the harvest coming in for you. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you. So we're a Taurus and a Virgo. Will he call you in a month? Yes. Let me pull a card for you for the Taurus and the Virgo. When will he call me? Will he call you within the next month? And this card really did, I would say, we're wanting, how long has it been since they've called you, Brashira? How long has it been since they've called you? Or how long has it been since you spoke with them? Yes, I love that singing bowl. Yes, and I also have another one. Let me put that while I'm waiting for 1 year. Yeah, that's my other singing bowl. Yes, but I don't know if I like the tone of that one quite so much. So this is my favorite tone. That one's a little more twangy, but this one's a little more thin. This one's a little more thicker. So if you're out looking for singing bowls or experiencing or shopping for singing bowls, the thinner singing bowls have more of a bell sound, more of a heavier sound, and the thicker ones have more of a little rattle sound. Oh, you have that one too? I know, right? And so sometimes I don't know if you make moon water, but sometimes I'll put my moon water in here and I'll just give it a little bit of a chime before I use that moon water. Just the weird things. And also these singing bowls, I love these singing bowls. They're really good for headaches or migraines. If you lay down and you balance the singing bowl on the top or in the center of your forehead and give it a little bit of a chime, that vibrations, those wonderful vibrations, that wonderful energy really does help with migraines. Yes, and so a year. Sorry about that, Brashira. I didn't mean to get so far off. So it's been a year. I would say no. Their passions, their desires lie with someone else. They are very passionate, but their desires are not towards you. Thank you, Spirit. You have that one too. Yes. And so let's see, is there any other questions? And so, yes, Jury P would like a card. Let me pull a card for Jury P. Card for Jury P. One card for Jury P, please. One card, or 1 to 2 to 3 cards, not more than 3, please, Spirit. One card for Jury P. One card. Let's see what that. Ooh, Legacy Wealth. What a wonderful card to get. I love this Legacy Wealth. And what Spirit would like you to know is that your ancestors are watching and looking over you. And why I say that is we see the couple and we see the dogs and we see the pentacles and we see all the little stuff, but hidden in the background, we see an ancient one. We see an old person watching from the background, looking on. Is this your great great grandfather is looking over you, watching over you? Your great great grandfather is one of your guides, and they would like you to know that they're watching over you, and they are part of your legacy. And that is part of our legacy. Many times when I pull the 10 of Pentacles during a reading, it is in the first thing that most readers will say is legacy wealth. But what most of us miss out on is the legacy wealth isn't really about the Pentacles. The Pentacles are just kind of the cherry on the top. The real gift, the real benefits, the real fulfillment comes in the legacy, comes in what was gifted to us, what we've learned, what we have experienced, what those have come before us have built. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Jerry. Yes, and so MC, yes, I am doing readings. This is a live reading. You're more than welcome to ask me to draw a card. Yes, and so Christy, I would be very happy. Yes, gratitude is the key to everything. Gratitude really helps us adjust our energy into one that is of a positive vibration. Thank you, Spirit. Messages. One card for Christine Harvey. One card for, thank you, one card. And the World card. We are getting some beautiful, wonderful cards for the collective today. And this is your card, Christy. And I love this. Again, it's about divine protection. You are doing the dance of life. You could consider yourself the dancer, and you're moving very gracefully, and you're practicing. You're practicing. You're really being true and really being genuine to yourself. And because you are being true and because you are being genuine to yourself, we have this divine protection, and we have the spirits looking on and divinely protecting you and divinely guiding you. Continue doing what you're doing. I think that is what I am getting from this card. You are on the right path. Continue doing what you're doing. And MC would like a card. MC would like a card, please. One card for MC. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for MC. One card for MC. What card would you like MC to have? What would you like MC to know or to be aware of? Yes. And even if we go back to this card here that was in the reading, that's you feeling it and really taking that gratitude. Yes. Oh, MC, we have the Five of Swords. And the five in tarot, again, it represents conflict. It represents chaos. It represents change, intuition. There's something here that is causing you confusion. Someone's words, and usually when I see swords, I'll think of words or contracts or agreements. Someone's words are causing you confusion. You are seeking clarity about something that you heard or something that someone has said to you. Maybe you received a letter in the mail, a text notification, but some type of words you've received are causing you clarity, are causing you confusion. You're wanting clarity on these words, and you're wanting to give up. Someone's words, some information has caused you to want to give up on a situation. Let me pull another card for you, MC. And so, how can MC, let's do this. Thank you, Spirit. How can MC find clarity? What does MC need to do? What does MC need to do? Thank you, Spirit. What does MC need to do? What does MC need to do? Thank you, MC. One card for you. I hate to leave you in a lurch like that. It's like, well, now that we know what's going on, how can we get through that? And again, MC, if we go back to even the rest of this reading, I don't know when you came in during this reading, but during this reading, we talked about, you might want to revisit this reading and watch the reading from the beginning, but we talked about the making amends, that someone would like to make amends, or you would like to make amends with someone. And let's see. The Chariot card. And the Chariot card is victory after competition. And so, MC, don't give up. The Chariot card is the victory card, which I like, but the victory comes only after competition. So Spirit is indicating to me, don't give up. If we look towards the beginning part or the middle part of the reading, we were talking about making amends, both giving amends and receiving amends, and appreciation and gratitude. And more importantly, MC, don't give up. Don't give up. You will win. You will be victorious, but it's going to be hard won. It's going to be hard won. Don't give up. Make amends. Practice gratitude, MC. Don't give up. You know, and I think, was it this week's reading? Was it, what is your zodiac sign, MC? We were talking about in your reading earlier this week, and that's why I do suggest that listeners look at their pre-recording zodiac sign reading for the week. But it was in every problem is the solution. Whose was that? It was like, in every challenge that you are facing. I'm a Capricorn too. Oh, I love us Capricorns. I'm a Capricorn sun and moon. There's no question about that. But you know, Capricorns, we are the go-getters. If there's anything, we'll make it to the top of the mountain. We have our eye on the prize, and we can do that. So I love that you received that Chariot card. But in every challenge, in every test that you are being faced with at this time, MC, there is an opportunity. And it is up to each and every one of us to look at the challenges as they come into our lives, to find or to create that opportunity. And I don't know, MC, do you ever listen to Tony Robbins? He is a wonderful motivational speaker, and he has helped me a couple of different occasions on really finding and really tapping into that positive energy to where, the people who are the most successful in lives are people who look at challenges as opportunities. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective. And I think that is about the sum of the questions, unless somebody else would like me to draw a card. I am on a little bit of a time delay, so it does get a little bit awkward, a little bit uncomfortable, but I don't want to. Thank you, MC. Thank you. Yeah. And again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your comments and support. My name is Greta, and you have a blessed afternoon.